Hello guys, how you doing? I'm doing it on YouTube today as I'm still tinkering around with video editing technology and obviously my own ability to be able to use them. So I'm just going to bring you a few stories of obviously what's happened in the last couple of days that have come across, my notice. I believe it was 8 refugee trucks that were transporting food, medicine, tents, clothing and stuff like that was bombed the other day on its way through Aleppo. A result of that, the UN have suspended sending any more through Aleppo. You have the so-called ceasefire that the Americans and the Russians came up with. Had nothing to do with the Syrians as far as I was concerned. I thought it was Syria that needed the ceasefire, so I thought, it'd be helpful to have them sit down and actually talk, but obviously not. Then you have the Russian and Chinese military operations that are going on at the present moment in time, as well as the NATO exercises that seem to be going on. I will be uploading videos, obviously snippets of the news feeds that I found to obviously corroborate what I'm saying. NASA knowing about contact with other alien races and just happened to forget to tell us. That's quite funny, I suppose. You have Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton still beating each other over the head, but obviously they still work for the same puppeteer. So regardless of who wins that electoral race, it really doesn't make much of a difference. I would like to go, into a bit of voting, but I'm not going to. What else have we got that's come across my desk? Everybody pissing and whinging about North Korea having nuclear weapons, nuclear arms, or making of nuclear arms. I know there has been so far 5 or 6 launches of nuclear missiles launched from North Korea. In retaliation, the Americans have released a B-52 bomber has been deployed to fly over the top. If that doesn't piss off another country, I don't know what will. But hey, just piss off a country with nuclear arms. My thing with the nuclear arms thing is it's quite funny because the Americans have them, the Russians have them, the Chinese have them, the Indians have them, we have them. Yet we can't have a country like North Korea. We have the ability to tell North Korea what they can and cannot have. It's funny that they use then the all the Western countries, all the other countries that want to intervene in North Korea have nuclear components. So nuclear weapons, so why can't they have it to protect themselves? Which is a fair argument. Any Western country or any country with nuclear arms would say exactly the same thing, I would suppose. I haven't got a problem with North Korea. I don't have a problem with any, man-made designated country. Obviously, like you guys know by now, I have a problem with people and people's interpretations of the shit that they do. So that's just a few bits and pieces that have come across me in the last couple of days. Like I say, I'll update you with the video to corroborate everything I've said. And as usual, guys, peace and love.